Hello, everyone. Linda Wilson here from Learn to Transcribe Academy, and I have the great honor to present to you Felicia Pollard. She's one of our recent graduates from Learn to Transcribe Academy's legal transcription training program. And I would love to turn it over to you, Miss Felicia, and let you just tell everybody whatever you'd like to say about yourself. So go right ahead.
Hi, so I'm from Newfoundland, Canada. Tiny little place, tiny little town in rural Newfoundland. Um, I moved out here. I was living towards a city, a little tiny bit bigger than here. But when my mom got sick, I came home to be with her. And it was such a tiny little town. There was only two job opportunities in the year that we were home. And my partner was lucky enough to get one of those. So very little job opportunities, and I was struggling because I have a very strong work ethic, and not being able to work, even though I was home taking care of my mom exactly where I felt like I should be, that little thing was nagging at me. And I hopped onto Deanna's TikTok one day, and I seen this, and it just something called to me, something like pulled me towards it. I gave her a message to see if it was possible, and it was very like spur of the moment kind of thing, because it's not something I heard of, not something I thought about doing before. I have a background in psychology, so it was kind of different, and I just took the leap because I felt like I needed something in that moment, and it was worth every second.
Well, good. Did you tell me you have a degree in psychology?
I do, yes.
Did you ever work in that field?
Not like specifically. I have a tiny bit with at-risk youth. I used to work with the YMCA. So a teeny tiny bit over, I'd say, a course of 2 to 3 months. But then I got into retail and I kept working my way up and up. So that kind of stuck for 7 years until I had to come here.
Great. Well, once you got into the training program, how did you like it?
I thought it was so well put together. Like I try to explain this to you all the time. I've been through so many courses in university, but nothing was as well laid out as this course was. And coming into it, like I said, it was a very quick decision on whether I was going to do it or not. I just jumped in. So my expectations, I didn't have like a lot of expectations. I've done online courses before and I didn't really like them, but everything was so well organized, and coming out of it, I realized how much like work and dedication you put into it. It was incredible.
Well, thank you very much. I did put a lot into it because I was trying to put myself in your shoes,
Mm-hmm.
someone who had never done this before, maybe never even heard of it. And what would I want someone to show me?
Mm-hmm,
And
that's right.
the
And there's
steps just take me by the hand and lead me through. And that's how I structured it. And I'm glad you liked it. That's good. So after you finished and graduated, congratulations, you went immediately over to an apprenticeship in Canada. And tell us about that. What's going on
yes.
there?
So I started working with Deanna, and her team has been so wonderful. Like the feedback that I get is incredible. Like getting that apprenticeship, which is not likely after finishing a program anyway. Usually you have to find your own. So that alone is such a big plus. But getting to like kind of dip your toes in and have that guidance before you go out on your own has been so nice. And it's so nice to be a part of that team and gain confidence, because I'm genuinely just a very nervous person. I'm very critical of myself, and I think that's maybe why I succeeded in this work a little bit. But yeah, I think it's been really nice. It's been, like I said, good to gain your confidence into that work field, that transition.
Well, you don't have any reason to be nervous at all. you did excellent
Thank
in the
you.
course. You really did. You turned in really nice work. And I could tell that you were very smart and you were dedicated and you just jumped in with both feet and said, I'm going to do this. And guess what? You did. And so I'm so proud of you. Really
Thank
am.
you.
And you told me earlier, I believe, that you now have been assigned your own client.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
That is
I
fantastic. Absolutely. That doesn't happen too often.
No, Deanna was quite proud of the first bit of work that I did, and that's all thanks to you. Because like I said, I had no knowledge of it whatsoever. So the course works. You just need dedication yourself. That's what it comes down to. And it really helps that I fell in love with doing this work. And I think that's one of the most important things. Like I wake up and I can't wait to get to work. And I haven't had that in a very long time.
I think that's just great. Well, you know, your psychology little bug is kicking in right there too,
It is.
because you're going to hear everything you can think of about people and more, because
Mhm.
that's what litigation is. You
I
know,
really
when you
think
when you
yeah, that's why I became so
right
interested in it.
when you boil it all down, drill down, it's people usually against people.
Hmm.
Somebody's upset about something that they feel like went wrong and they want some remedy.
That's right. Yeah. I love learning about people. I love knowing why they do certain things or why they
Right.
think a certain way. So it's yeah, been really fun.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's starting to you'll kind of get into their head a little bit when you start
Hmm.
hearing their story and what made them feel how they felt,
That's
you
right.
know. And it could be civil cases, it could be criminal cases, or a mixture. And do you like criminal work?
I do. I think well right now it's been a lot of, like insurance, liability, stuff like that. But criminal is kind of where my passion is. I'm really interested in that stuff and I'm excited to work with that kind of material.
I don't know why, but I just sort of had that feeling that about you that you probably would really love some criminal work. And I'm
Hmm.
sure over time you'll get plenty of that. And so I wish you just many, many years ahead. You're young enough now that you've got a lot of years ahead of you to be able to work and just do great
That's
things.
I'm
So
super
I
excited.
want you to stay in touch with me, and if there's anything I can do for you or to help you or answer questions or just anything at all, you just let me know, okay, Felicia?
Thank you so much. You've always been there through every step of the way, and I appreciate every bit of it.
Well, I think that's what a good trainer should do.
Hmm.
You don't just abandon your students,
That's right.
and throw a bunch of videos up there or whatever, you know.
Hmm.
And I've taken some training like that and never even met the instructor at all. I didn't know
That's right.
anything about him. And I do like to try to sort of get to know each of my students, especially at the end, um, to talk with you a little bit and meet you and everything, and be sure of where you're headed and that you're comfortable enough and you're feeling ready.
Hmm.
And I knew you were ready, and
I
you're doing just a marvelous job, and I'm so proud of. I know I already said that. I'll say it again. I'm very proud of you, Miss Felicia.
thank
And
you.
so I hope you'll stay in touch with me.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, thank you again, and I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Thanks.
No problem at all. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.